Euh... Ah si, c'est ça, pardon. Ah ouais, ok, donc c'est vraiment ça, d'accord. Ok, bon, on est parti du coup pour faire la quête d'histoire de Shogun Raiden. Ah, ok, on va présenter les hommages. Très bien, allez go.
Hey, do you know?
Go, go, go. Attendez juste. Ok. Ok. On est good. On va présenter les hommages à la statue. Mes hommages.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep
On
the
comprend,
discussion
on comprend.
going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Le Thomas là, ça fait... On l'a pas vu de la quête d'histoire. Et là il réapparaît comme ça. Il est sorti de sa cachette.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Ok, des nouveaux.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
Ah oui.
Nuh-uh! She lost to us! Paimon's not scared! Why would Paimon be scared? Paimon's just, you know, a little concerned that she might be angry. Yeah, that's all. Just a little concerned.
Ah, t'as les pétoches.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Ah oui. Ouais, effectivement.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding
Ah,
with
bah oui.
Futui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time. I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
On va devenir le chef du clan.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, Okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh,
Ok, il veut se la jouer solo.
okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
Très bien, très bien.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
You can actually do that?
Ça serait marrant
Don't
ça.
know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then?
Ok, on va aller faire un petit tour avec la Shogun.
Everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition.
On va lui montrer
But
les
if people
paysages.
got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest. Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
Ouais,
The
encore
way
une.
Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Ok, bah oui, sa pote. On va aller voir sa pote. L'impératrice. Nickel. Je vais changer le titre du stream juste. Tac. On va plutôt mettre... Ok, tac. Paf. Parce qu'on va surtout faire ça en fait. Enregistrer. Parfait. Ok. Faut aller où? Faut aller là-bas, au sanctuaire. Voilà, faut la trouver, elle se cache. Où tu te
Faster?
caches?
Okay, faster.
Bon, ça va, elle est pas compliquée à trouver. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut y faire au cerisier sacré?
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Ok. Il est très 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 sacré. Ah bah oui, je suis con. Putain, mais faut que je les monte ces trucs d'ailleurs. Wow. Attendez, parce que... Je pense à un truc là. Il y en a dans les autres zones. Non? Peut-être pas. Bah si.
I want to build a snowman.
Je crois que là j'ai des trucs à donner
Will
aussi en
you
fait.
help?
Ok, on récolte un peu d'XP, ça fait plaisir. Cool. Je vais bientôt passer 49, ça c'est bien. Il n'y a pas d'autres arbres. Ok. Ok, il n'y avait que ça. Bon, parfait. J'ai gratté un peu d'XP, c'est cool. On peut continuer. Vivement que je sois
should have
50
stayed
là, putain.
indoors today.
Pam, 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 pam.
Faster? Okay, faster. I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during
Ah oui, elle est en
downtime.
congé.
So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Hein, quoi? Je suppose... Bah oui.
How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I?
Salut
Surely you
Mimichette.
could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first.
Comment ça va?
Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, what is the matter?
Faut que tu m'aides à sortir Shogun.
decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her. All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically. What?
C'est devenu une loque.
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Oh non.
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving.
Ah, elle me fait trop de la peine.
I could hardly bear to see her that way. You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that? Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being? You're saying she's fine, right? I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason
On
to
va aller la
disturb
réveiller,
her.
on va lui faire
I
bouger.
have heard about the thunderstorm, though.
On va la faire bouger.
As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat. I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
What? Elle est un peu égoïste là.
I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in. Thanks, Miko! My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return
on
the
va aller
pass
voir la
permit to
Shogun,
me
là.
after you have finished with it.
Ei, Ei, E-I, je sais même pas comment ça se prononce. Alors j'ai pas compris pourquoi, pourquoi on l'appelle bol, enfin, bal. Parce que dans le jeu pour le moment on l'a pas du tout appelé comme ça. Je peux me TP, yes. Putain ça fait XP ça aussi. C'est intéressant, je le ferai ce donjon je pense.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Ah mais moi je suis autorisé.
We've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person, not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
Et ouais.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful, and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
On va lui rentrer dedans direct. Elle va rien comprendre la Shogun.
Look how she's pacing back and
Oh là là, elle tourne en rond, elle me fait trop de la peine.
Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Allez, bouge-toi. Ça va aller, ça va
How did
aller.
you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden.
Quoi?
Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
Allez, sois
What
sympa.
do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Ah, c'est trop bien cette phrase. T'es une
This
marionnette.
body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Ok.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
Voilà, un petit mal de tête. Hein.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Dysfonctionnement technique.
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while.
Oh, c'est Ei.
The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Bah, elle est cool en fait. Bah ouais, t'es sympa. Attends, ça a changé, non, ici? C'était pas comme ça.
That was terrifying. Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the
Mais non.
easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off.
Un petit redémarrage.
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Il me fait de la peine en vrai
Paimon gets it
d'être une
now.
marionnette.
The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
Ah, là on va la faire bouger un peu.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing is bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
Ah oui, ok.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
En gros, elle fait des... celle qui crée tous les problèmes en gros.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean leave the plane of
Exactement.
Euthymia? Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable to take care of business on my behalf. All right then. I'll come out for a while.
Ah, ben voilà.
Since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
Putain, c'est compliqué leur histoire de conscience de
I would
personnage de
never subject
marionnette.
myself to imprisonment
Ouh.
voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guide.
T'inquiète, on va faire le tour des
Tour
tavernes.
guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone
putain,
to
elle
show
connaît
you
rien.
around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go,
Voilà,
go,
pour
go.
manger, bah oui, bien sûr. Chaque fois qu'on amène se balader quelqu'un, on finit par manger.
There's a
Oh, niveau
familiarity
49.
to the scent in the air.
On s'approche du
and the
50. Ouh, ouh.
firmness beneath my
Alors.
feet.
On commence par quoi?
Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town.
Bah ouais, c'est vrai. Ils font que bouffer là-dedans.
Faster? Oh, is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I
Ah, les gens ils vont
remember
nous
it.
sauter dessus là, attendez.
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors.
Bah, ça fait combien d'années que t'es pas
That's to be
sorti?
expected.
It's the
Et voilà.
Shogun. What is the
Les
almighty Shogun
paparazzis.
doing
Les
here?
paparazzis.
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Mais en gros, si j'ai... Alors, je crois que je suis un peu perdu. Elle, là, la Shogun, en vrai, tout ce qu'elle a fait et tout, c'était pas cool, là. Elle a piqué tous les yeux, machin, tous les yeux, tous les... les œils divins, machin et tout. Mais les gens, ils continuent quand même à la kiffer et tout, si j'ai bien compris.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's
Elle doit avoir
job.
plein d'ennemis, du coup.
The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about.
Faire des crises cardiaques.
Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions,
Okay.
I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
Ça, c'est bien fait, n'empêche.
Wait a
Pas que t'es loin, tu cours.
Hey,
Tu
are you
marches.
saying you don't have any Mora either?
C'est vraiment
Of
rare
course I
que dans
don't.
les jeux, on aille
There
au
is
même
no
rythme
need for
que
commerce
les
in the plane of
PNJ.
Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
Bah, disons que c'est la marionnette qui a été manipulée par la voiture
What is this stall selling?
et que la vraie Ei était pas au courant de
I don't
tout, c'est
believe I've
compliqué.
ever seen this
Ouais, bah
before.
ouais. Ouais, non, mais ouais, c'est sûr. C'est sûr, donc ça veut dire que les gens, ils ont bien fait la différence entre la Shogun et Ei, quoi. Tant mieux, hein, tant mieux. Tant mieux, c'est mieux comme ça. Pas de guerre, tout le monde en paix.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this situation?
Putain, lui,
I'm so nervous.
il a peur. Ouais, il est nerveux, oui. Hein?
Shogun, Excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here.
Oula, de commercial.
Takoyaki, dango, and milk and so on.
Voilà, de la bouffe.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of
C'est
like the
ce
odd
qu'on
one
disait
out.
tout à l'heure.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town
C'est
are
quoi, c'est du
already
café au
very
lait?
well
J'ai
established.
pas suivi.
I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form,
Du lait au
they mix
dango.
very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax.
Il est trop
There's no
nerveux, lui.
need to
Il a
go
trop peur.
treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected?
Mais ouais,
Actually,
elle est
it
cool
came
en
to me
fait.
by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose.
Ouais, il est
To my
traumatisé,
surprise,
mais là il se détend. là,
In
c'est
the
bon.
right proportion, it tasted superb.
A
Quand bientôt il va
chance
nous raconter toute sa vie.
combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The
Oula,
almighty
oulala.
Shogun wants to try?
La
Well,
pression.
certainly. And you two should try it too.
Est-ce qu'on va être malade?
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from
Ah bah oui.
eating a dessert.
Elle kiffe les desserts. Elle.
A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well,
Voilà.
I won't lie to you.
Dis les vérités.
Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly.
Faut que tu les mettes
I'm
gratuits.
not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Mais il est
I
encore un peu
see.
stressé quand même.
Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
Elle aime le sucre.
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Nico
Ah mais c'est une
agrees with me on
suiveuse en
this.
fait. Nous on aime les desserts donc
There's
elle aussi.
nothing like dessert for improving one's mood.
C'est
Much
juste une
more
suiveuse.
enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure, let's go and have a look.
Eh ben oui. Ça va ça à côté. Je me suis TP d'ailleurs. Ok, ça va vite. Oh, j'ai le démon.
Shogun! Almighty
Shogun.
What brings you to the Eye Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
Il croit que c'est un contrôle.
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai publishing house's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the almighty Shogun's taste.
Putain, lui aussi il
I'm
panique.
just
Hein.
here to
Ouh là
try
là.
something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
En fait, on va faire le tour de tous les commerçants qui sont super nerveux.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay,
Oh,
let's go then.
qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver?
Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material?
Là, elle découvre la vie en fait.
I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
Oula. Ah oui, merci pour la traduction, parce que là...
So it's...
Moi-même j'étais
made
perdu
up?
là. Hein.
What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
C'est le débat. C'est le débat. Est-ce que vous préférez le fantastique ou le réel? Le concret?
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start.
Ouais,
I have high hopes, though.
elle comprend rien. On vient de lui dire normal qu'elle est bête en fait.
So I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Tiens, on va te prendre un livre pour enfants là.
Tough job.
Alors,
Let's see what we're up against.
un quotidien plein de romances. Ah, c'est beau. Oh, l'art martiaux, ça c'est beau. Réincarnation. Bah du coup... Alors réincarnation non. Enfin mais... Ouais. Non mais elle se fout de notre gueule quand même. C'est un esprit qui prend possession d'un corps et tout. Mais après elle veut des trucs concrets, super sérieux, machin. Non mais n'importe quoi. Vas-y, on prend les arts martiaux. Oh non, l'histoire de romance. Oh, c'est mignon, ouais. Sa réaction va être marrante. Ah mais ok. C'est... Oula, je peux le temps de dire, mais 7 femmes, je crois. Ça va trop vite. Oh, il est fou. Ok. Ah ok.
The suspense is killing Paimon.
Une histoire plutôt banale.
Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Yeah, she has so much love to give.
Paimon,
She
elle est à fond.
deserves it. The plot is really gripping, but would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Bah bien sûr. Ok. Dans tous les cas, faut tous les lire. Attends. Elle avait fait de moi... Ouais. Ok, c'est les gangs. Ah oui, d'accord. En fait, il est le maître des deux, quoi.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
Pour les sous.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
J'avoue, c'est plus stylé ça quand même. C'est plus stylé d'être le meilleur mec dans les arts martiaux qu'un romancier.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
C'est vrai, c'est vrai. Attends, quoi? Comment j'ai été réincarné en Raiden? Oula! Ah, donc c'est sur elle.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
Tu m'étonnes.
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
Mais ouais, elle va pas mal le prendre.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
C'est vrai, je suis d'accord.
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Ok. On a plein de trucs pour toi.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Ah putain, je sais pas laquelle. J'hésite entre les deux là. Ah, j'avais dit l'histoire d'amour au début. De toute façon, je pense qu'on va dire les trois.
Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relationship with a single male protagonist? Is this some sort of narrative device too?
Moi j'ai pris l'amour, bah tu vois.
Really, it's a pretty normal story. You know, where the guy can only choose one girl in the end.
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely, but the decision-making process is a source of agony and conflict. So, could the author not simply add a narrative device whereby the main character could accept the feelings of all 7 admirers at once? Yes.
Comme ça, il a 7 femmes.
That
Ok.
would solve it.
Pourquoi pas?
That would be the most boring love story ever.
Love. Narrative devices are truly mysterious things.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
Du coup, on
What
va
I
pas lui
take
dire
from
les deux
these
autres.
stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon
Ah, je regrette.
Inazuma.
En fait, j'aurais dû prendre la
Back
Shogun.
when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae publishing house, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia.
Non,
But the
tu nous aurais
truth
tapé
is
dessus.
right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change, but I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Ah, c'est tout? Elle est finie la balade là? Oh non. Oh mais non.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, But for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot.
Ouais, t'as vu 2 trucs au
I
final.
really can't praise it highly enough.
T'as vu de la bouffe et des livres.
I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
C'est vrai qu'on peut prendre des photos.
Good idea. Ace had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense.
J'espère qu'elle a fait son make-up. Hein.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Ok. Où c'est qu'on va prendre une jolie photo? Ça va, c'est à côté. C'est pas encore fini, t'inquiète. Ouais, non mais je m'en doute, je m'en doute. Je m'en doute bien. Heureusement.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay. So what exactly is striking a pose?
De la peau, bah ouais, elle connaît rien. Tu mets la bouche en cul de poule. Et tu penches la tête.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right? The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help
Alors,
me out
attends.
here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Sévère et sérieux? Non, non, là elle est dans la détente et tout, elle est good mood. Faut qu'elle soit gracieuse et digne. Faut pas qu'elle soit non plus trop décontractée, c'est quand même la Shogun. Hein. Enfin, c'est... Hey. Enfin, c'est la boss, quoi.
Okay, I'll try that.
Ah, on peut voir... Attends. Donc là, c'est... Ok, celle-là, elle est stylée.
Well, I'll leave the decision to you. This doesn't feel very... me.
Bras croisés...
Is this okay?
C'est trop vu.
Alright.
Il parle déjà comme ça,
Well,
limite.
I'll leave the decision to you. Casual.
Casual.
How about this? This feels quite natural.
Non, mais là, on dirait que t'es choqué. Non, la première, elle aime bien.
Well, I'll leave it. Okay, I'll try that.
Celle-là, elle est stylée. J'ai pris la première. Bah ouais, normal. Elle est trop stylée.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Ah, c'est à nous de... Ah non. Ah bah ouais. Attends, parce que je sais pas s'il faut incliner la truc ou pas. C'est pas un photoshoot, moi. Tac, avec le... Ok. Comme ça, comme ça. Bah non, comme ça. C'est pas fou, hein. Je suis pas fan de... Ouais, du décor. Comment je descends? Je peux pas descendre en... CTRL gauche, plus H. Ok. Comme ça, c'est pas mal, je pense. Comment je prends la photo? Montrer. Stylé. Elle est stylée, ma photo. Moi, je trouve elle est stylée.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
Putain, elle est vraiment bête. Hein. Oh là là. Et toi, t'es resté enfermé trop longtemps.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special!
Elle va faire que des photos
Hang
maintenant.
on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me?
Oh, c'est
If it's
compliqué.
not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, traveler.
Ok, on va la mettre en asile. En fait, elle est folle. Elle se pose trop de questions.
Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence. I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in.
Voilà, c'est beau
The
ça.
Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Les humains sont toujours humains. Inazuma sera toujours Inazuma.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you
Exactement.
has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today.
Ah bah ça.
Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened.
Elle arrête avec son délire de éternité là.
Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji!
Oula.
Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut, il paye. Il paye. Yo, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you.
Ah oui, c'est nous. Ah bah oui,
Almighty Shogun.
encore quelque
You
chose.
must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Ah, il a perdu son maître.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies. Since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have
Qu'est-ce
heard
qui se
that
passe
things
encore?
are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name.
Takatsukasa.
They have been faithfully serving
C'est
the
dur à dire
Kujo
ça.
clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Ouais, ça a peut-être duré plus longtemps
Yeah,
que prévu.
I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that. No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're
Oui,
still
si,
at
on
it,
va y aller,
they'll
on va y
only
aller.
blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Parfait. Ok, donc faut aller à l'avant-poste. 2 secondes. Ok. Ok. C'est par là-bas. Par où faut monter? Je vais choper le coffre vite fait et après j'escalade.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Oh, cool. Alors que je peux l'autre part là, non? C'est juste ça? Ok. Ouais, casse-toi, ouais. Ah ça il m'en faut là. Dans la quête de mort. Il m'en faut 12. J'en ai déjà récolté pas mal. Mais dans le doute j'en prends. Ok, faut monter ou... Non, mais c'est là, non, l'avant-poste? Bah oui. Ok, base cachée. Go. On va rester comme ça. Hein.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Bah ouais, sûrement.
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Ok. On va tous les fumer. Oh. Oh, c'est une lance qu'elle a. Bon, elle est stylée. Hein. Elle est vraiment stylée.
Illusion shattered.
Ah ouais. Elle a l'air forte. Hein.
There is no escape.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou commission base.
Elle a l'air quand même assez forte.
Something is not right.
Et si je laisse appuyer?
We must remove all those who stand in our way. There is no escape.
Ok, attendez. Je finis eux et après je fais son ulti. Je sais pas si c'est un truc...
Now you shall perish.
Ouh. Ah oui, c'est du one shot quoi en gros. Ah, elle est stylée de fou. Hein.
Shine down.
Elle est grave cool. Bon, il y a des trucs qui passent à travers tout l'écran, mais elle est vraiment cool à jouer. Oh. Tiens, prends ça. Est-ce que je fais beaucoup moins de dégâts, moi? Ah, mais ça reste en plus. Oh ouais. Ah, c'est vraiment fort. Du coup, lui, je le one shot. Oh, Illusion
shattered.
To the ferry.
Incoming.
Finally, let's get down to business.
Allez, tu veux Kokomi? Moi, j'ai pas de quoi invoquer, donc ça me semble. C'est plus simple.
Rain outlines your.
Now you shall perish.
Ah, son ulti fait tellement mal.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
Pam. Mais je crois qu'un jour je vais craquer, je vais mettre des sous dans le jeu.
Torn to oblivion.
Oui, je les déchire. Mais attends, mais... Des fois j'ai l'impression qu'elle a une épée, pas une lance. Quand t'as fait son ulti, en fait elle a une épée, non?
Shine down.
To the ferry.
Éliminer les ennemis.
There is no escape.
Ok, venez là, bande de nazes.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Life goes on. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Illusion shattered.
Du soin, du soin.
Shine down.
Merde, j'ai fait dans le vide.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Nice and spicy. No, my sword. Ring cutter.
There is no escape.
C'est le bordel.
To oblivion.
Un bordel monstre. T'es où, t'es où? Il y avait 50 000 trucs là. Attends, il n'y avait pas un coffre là? Oh, ok.
It's Kujo Kamaji. But who's he with?
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the
Oh, enfin,
Tenryo
tes gardes,
Commission
ils ont voulu me
recently.
casser les dents.
Really, it's nothing worth the Almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryo commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo commissioner. The process is quite simple.
Ah oui.
Anyone who
Donc,
can beat me in a duel
bah donc
becomes the new
c'est
commissioner.
nous du coup.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never
Oh
mind.
non, il est trop nul.
What about one of you then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou Commissioner. Does
Mais
not a
essaye au moins.
single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the
Ouais, c'est moi,
Tenryou Commission.
il va pleurnicher.
Even
J'arrive
when
pas
I
à le
was
dire.
executing the
Il va
vision of
pleurnicher.
decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong, but that was as far as I went. I
Yo,
doubted
c'est...
and I ruminated.
Comment ça va?
I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes, I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been.
Ouais, t'es vraiment nul
If
quoi.
nothing else. And right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it
Vas-y, un
began.
duel, nous on veut voir un duel.
This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward.
Imagine, il est là-bas. Ça serait marrant.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the
encore une super
Takatsukasa
cinématique,
clan,
ça fait
it
vraiment
is your
plaisir.
responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to
Ça va
challenge
aussi,
me,
c'est merci.
but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small
Eh,
matter
n'empêche,
such
il
as
se débrouille mieux
this.
que ce que je pensais l'autre.
Yes,
hein.
of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great
Il va se
urgency.
relever, il va lui mettre un pas.
However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo
Par
clan
contre, il avait
as
pas perdu
before.
ses lunettes à la base.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom
Allez,
and
casse-toi maintenant.
mercy.
On t'a assez vu.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Ouais, du stuff.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Du loot, du loot, du loot. Y'a rien d'autre là? C'est bon? Ok.
Forgot my umbrella again.
Parfait. Qu'est-ce que tu veux nous dire?
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Une petite décapitation. Là.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has
Ouais, mais
shown
il est fidèle.
me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryo Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased.
Ah bah,
Still,
bien sûr.
I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to
Vous allez
come.
invoquer pour aider une Shogun. J'aimerais bien. J'ai plus de primogène. Ok. Est-ce qu'elle va tout diriger?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity
Et
is
toi, t'as
still
invoqué ou
the
pas?
erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Des trucs amusants, des souvenirs. Non, pas dans le passé, des trucs amusants.
No need. There's no place for
merde.
such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay, I'm ready to head back now.
Oula, attends, nous met un peu un
My
stop là
period
quand
of
même.
solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The
Oh
only
putain,
thing
t'as
left
réussi à
to
la
do is
choper?
return the past permit to Yaimiko.
Bien joué à toi. Hein. Bien joué à toi. En plus, il faut le laisser passer. On peut pas en avoir un nous aussi?
I should have stayed indoors today.
Ça, j'ai toujours pas compris à quoi ça servait, hein, les gars. I don't know. I don't know.
See that he stays safe.
Mais je vais dedans au cas où à chaque fois. C'est pas pour ça. Bah non. Ok. Bon, faut qu'on te parle. On rentre temps laisser passer.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you know? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
Faut faire du électro dessus. Ah putain, je suis un DD, merci.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves. Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see
Ah, on a
her,
fait un petit voyage
you can
sympa.
come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does in fact get quite lonely.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Bah ouais, elle a besoin de nous en fait. Et c'est terminé pour l'acte 1. Ok, c'était sympa. C'était pas très long, donc c'est cool en vrai. Il n'y avait pas trop de dialogue chiant et tout. Donc c'était une petite quête sympa. Petite quête d'histoire sympatoche. Un petit voyage avec Ei, la Shogun.